Hey, Grand Center family, Cold Lake friends. It's Bob here. It's good to be talking to you today. Wanted to give a little update on how things are going and check in on some of you. It's interesting, I look at these days and I'm reminded of when I was a younger guy. We rode in BC and I was driving on a road in the lower mainland that I knew well. And it was really, really foggy. I couldn't see where I was going. My speed was super slow. And I found the longer it went, the more unsure I was about how far I'd traveled. I didn't see the familiar road marks, the landmarks, wondering if you should turn around, and how comforting it is to come across a landmark or to see dimly an intersection that you recognize, and to realize that this is all the right thing. You got to keep going. You just can't see through it right now. It's interesting that in these days of uncertainty, where none of us know a whole bunch of the outcomes, we're just all in it together. It's something that often shakes our hope a little bit and puts us into that fog that are we sure, where are we, what do we do? And I want to remind you today that we have a reason for hope and we have a reason for faith, and that we have a God who is faithful and who is steadfast. Man, the psalmist just keeps talking about it over and over again in difficult times or times that are uncertain, the steadfastness of God. And I'm reminded that my hope lies in who Jesus is and in what he's done, and that I serve a living and active God. And I hope today that you can look at reality and be a little bit uncertain and acknowledge it, fully embrace it, but that you can also be reminded where your hope lies. And then let me encourage you to do two things. First is to sit down and journal a little bit, go through what God has done in the past. Take 1 Peter 3:15 right to heart, where it says, be prepared to give a defense or to give an answer for the reason for the hope that lies within you, and do it with gentleness and with respect. And then decide that as others go through this, gently and with respect, you're going to loan them some of your hope, and you're going to build theirs up and encourage it and borrow some from them. On the days when you go from panic to peaceful, remembering who's in charge. Let me read it for you out of Hebrews. It says in Hebrews 10:23, let us hold fast the confession of our hope without wavering. For he who promised is faithful. And let us consider how to stir one another up to love and good works, not neglecting to meet together, as is the habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near. Man, we're going to meet together just a little bit differently. I invite you to watch for our invitations to the different Zoom meetings and putting you in your small groups. And if you're not in a small group, but you need some community in this time of isolation, join us. We'd love to have you, and we'll have people to converse with. Blessings, my friends. I'm praying for you. Have a great, great day, and we'll catch up with you this week. Bye.